Hey guys, today we're going to be reacting to Digital Circus Episode 3. So, yeah, and if you guys are wondering why I didn't upload a reaction when this came out, go check out the video I made about Poppy Playtime Chapter 4. If you guys didn't know, yes, I did make one, and I'm not talking about the one I showed the Steam pictures in. I'm talking about a teaser reaction and all of that. I also talk about the new Nightmare Critters in there. So yeah, and speaking of one, we got another one today, and I will make a video on that later today. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into it. And if you guys haven't seen my reaction to the new Backrooms video, go check it out. And this is 24 minutes. Wow.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it. Or you could...
Oh yeah, and if I'm being honest, I didn't think we would get episode 3 this year since we got episode 2 and like, I think episode 2 came out like in March, maybe April or May. Yeah, I think it was most likely May when it came out. I'm pretty sure it was May. I'm feeling confident about May. So, yeah.
Puffing up. I want to see what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Okay, we're getting red.
I don't think we'll get episode 4. I
alright.
don't think we're gonna get episode 4 this year. If we do, I'll be surprised. Because that would be 3 episodes in 1 year. And if we were to get episode 4 this year, it would most likely be in, like, December or November. But I doubt it. So,
Inch. Yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look. Now she's turning blue.
She was already blue. Guess the hue shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zooble turns straight.
My limbs.
yeah, but what's happening with Pomni is pretty normal because, like, if you hold your breath long enough, your face, or if you held your breath and you pass out, or something like that, like, it can turn colors like that in real life. Like, there's people who have their face turn red from holding their breath. People whose faces turn blue when they're unconscious, which is not good. So, yeah. And all that. So, yeah, so Pomni's is just, yeah.
Straighten up and fuck off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
Fourth wall break. But I'm just gonna say, I think his ears stick up. Like, well, no, not like stick up. I think they, like, grow. Like, I think his ears grow. And who knows, this might be foreshadowing that he'll have to, like, hold his breath in a future episode. I doubt it, but who knows. So, yeah.
Will you stop doing that?
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is the mystery of Mildenhall Manor. That's right. This big spooky mansion has been rumored
Yeah, and
to
it's good that they managed to get this episode out in October. Since not even the creator knew when it would come out. Like, I saw on Twitter saying that Gooseworks, like, not even she knew it would come when it would come out when she was writing it and all that. So, good thing they managed to get it out in October.
be filled to the brim with paranormal activity. It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can. And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zooble? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
Well, I ain't gonna reverse that, so if one of you guys could, then I would appreciate that. But You guys don't have to, since I'll most likely just end up looking up a video of it being reversed. After this video, like after I'm done recording and all that. Because I assume somebody has done that by now. Like, there's no way nobody has reversed that. Like, come on now.
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh, wait, yes, I am. Anyway, everybody into the fractal noise. It's adventuring time.
One of my close friends is getting ready to have a housewarming party, and they are always...
I wonder if you could avoid by going on a adventure. Like, I wonder if he can force you to go on a adventure. I assume, like, I would say he can, but you got Zooble, and he doesn't really force her to go, so I don't think he can. Unless he just doesn't force her to go. You know, like, I noticed that Zooble is his favorite. I started to notice that Zooble is Kane's favorite, especially with that line, like, he, like, made a adventure for her. I started to notice that, she's his favorite. So, yeah. So that's probably why he doesn't make her go. Like, I feel like he could make her go if she didn't want to, but he doesn't. But who knows, maybe he can't make them go, and if so, then if I was Pomni, I just wouldn't go.
talking about my home's decor, like this one-of-a-kind...
Boys, it's adventuring time.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What? You scared of the vacuum cleaner too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple
Luigi's Mansion reference?
of days.
I'm just gonna say this right now. There has to be at least like a Luigi's Mansion or a Ghostbuster reference or a Goosebumps reference, something like that. If there isn't, I'll be disappointed. But if there is, I probably won't catch on to it since, well, I haven't like really watched much of Ghostbuster movies. So, yeah.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
Oh my god. Yeah, that looked a lot like Slimer from Ghostbusters right there.
And I'll be your guide today.
Why won't they go back in?
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue
Well, that's
on
not
your
good.
adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated for mature Zoobles only.
It's up to you.
Why did he say Zooble specifically? Like, that's what I mean. Like, she really is his favorite for some reason. Why? I don't know. Because there's a lot of evidence to it. Number one, him letting her skip the adventures, him wanting her to go on his adventures, like, really badly, especially this one and all that, and, well, him naming stuff after her and all that, and he seems to be really obsessed with her for some reason. I don't know why. So, yeah. I mean, who knows? There's a theory that somebody in the group is a NPC, and who knows? Maybe that person is Zooble. I highly doubt it, since Zooble like acts normal and all of that, and she doesn't really like act like how an NPC would, or like a character or anything. She just acts like a normal pissed off person, human being. So if she actually turns out to be an NPC, then well, that would be shocking. So yeah. But then again, Jax did break the fourth law earlier, and how would he know there's people watching? So, yeah, that's more evidence that he's an NPC, but who knows? I mean, to be honest, I don't really think any of them are NPCs. If any of them are, then it's definitely Gangle. Like, come on now.
Go to the sleep
thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
Which door should we choose?
Not sure. Let's try this out.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
Oh, that's the scary door.
And Jack's not giving a shit like
come on
always.
out! I just want to talk to you. Oh, I know.
What the? Could you?
Well, now that I think about it, he did kind of make her go on a adventure in the pilot, aka episode 1. But that took place at the circus and all of that, and he kind of didn't make her. Well, he didn't really, like, make her. Like, it's just one of the Gloinks came over to her and tore her apart. But I don't know if he has control of them, but if so, then he most likely sent them over there so she can be a part of it. So, yeah. Speaking of the Gloinks, we haven't seen them since episode 1. I wonder what happened to them. Well, actually, I have a pretty good idea on what happened to them since their queen was literally corrupted by Abstracted Kathamo. So, yeah.
Done that the whole time?
Zooble, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
Bubbles' feelings?
Enough about Bubbles'
You
feelings.
mean your feelings?
How about your feelings? So, what's on your mind, Zooble?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious. Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind
So
is...
she's already complained about whatever issue she has, and Kane doesn't remember. I wonder why that is. Who knows, maybe he doesn't, like, really take what she says as a top priority, or, like, it's serious or anything, and that it can easily be forgotten, and he doesn't care. Or, for some reason, like, it's a glitch, and whatever that bug is keeps on making him forget. Or maybe, I highly doubt it, but maybe she says something that, like, he was programmed, like, not to, like, interact with or something like that, or remember. So yeah. And if that were the case, then I wonder what it is.
a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever escapes these cakes. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zooble, look at this cool bee I drew.
Yeah, if I was her, I would just get up and slap the shit out of your stupid fucking Steve head.
Hey there. You want to play Fortnite, Rocket League Sideswipe, and follow...
I drew.
Oh yeah, if you guys are wondering why I haven't talked about the new Fortnite season, it's because that I haven't been connected to my account. If you guys don't know, like, if you guys have ever tried to go on Fortnite and it asked you if you would like to link your account to something or just play Fortnite, then, well, you would know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, so I'm working on that right now.
Where are we?
And yes, I do know about the Doctor Doom event in Fortnite. It's unfortunate that I didn't even get to play the season when it came out 2 months ago. And that a mini event has already happened and I still haven't even got to play the new season. So it's gonna feel weird playing it after knowing what happened in that event and knowing how Doom got defeated for now. I say for now because I'm pretty sure he'll come back. Like, there's no way he doesn't. A lot of people think Mephisto might replace him and take over as the main villain of the season. I don't think that's the case. I mean, yeah, I think he's gonna be a big villain in this season, but I don't think he's gonna replace Doom. Like, I think he's just gonna be here until Doom comes back, and then when Doom comes back, he's probably either gonna kill Mephisto, or maybe they'll work together to take over the island or something like that. So, yeah.
It's on.
But I don't think he's gonna become, like, the new main villain, because if they did that for some reason, then what would be the point in even having Doom be in this season? Like, you can't just name the season Absolute Doom and then have another villain replace the villain we got at the beginning of the season. Like, come on now. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure Doom will come back, though, and when he does, he's most likely, I don't think he's gonna want to take over the island anymore. I think he's gonna want to destroy it, because at the beginning of the season, he wanted to take over the island and make it his perfect order. But since we did this much damage to him and caused him to lose Pandora's energy, he's definitely gonna want to destroy the island and everyone on it. So, yeah. And he's not going to be playing around this time. Like, when he comes back, he's going to go all out and all of that. And, yeah. So, yeah. But since he doesn't have Pandora's box energy anymore, I wonder how he'll get it back, if he even does get it back. So, yeah. He's probably going to try to take it from Hope again. But, yeah.
Oh, that's... No.
I wonder what this thing is.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall.
I remember seeing that as one of the teasers. Like that head right there.
Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember. Although
And I just have to say it though, is it just me, or does the Gangle mask look like the Scream mask? Like, you can't tell me that doesn't look like a Scream mask. Come on now.
eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy, something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think.
How about we try to
Well, say what you're thinking. Like, don't just pause there.
find a way back up to the others?
Yeah, of course it's King, so of course he's just gonna randomly things.
Okay, cool, that's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like only a minute. When I looked back, the body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the head out of your sight. You have been warned.
Wow, this is some rather inconvenient lore placement.
Got it.
Well, that ain't good, that the head's gone and all that.
And this is some rather inconvenient darkness.
What was that? Was that you?
No. Oh, wait, you mean me grabbing you right now? Yeah, that was me. Is this your hand?
That's my eye.
Yes, but which eye?
I really don't think that Will you stop touching my eye?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
What happened?
I just remembered a really funny joke.
Why did you scream then?
Maybe it wasn't actually that funny.
Oh my god.
I think we should hold on to each other and slowly make our way back into the trophy room.
Sounds fine to me. What was that?
What's what?
That?
It's probably just magnets. Or a boat.
A boat?
Or whatever that is. I think we should be completely quiet.
Okay, yeah, I agree. You know, you're really hit and miss with these things sometimes. Wait,
There's a fly in here.
don't you think that's making a lot of noise? Oh god, there is a fly.
And gotcha! I think I got him. I can't see my hands.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
I'm sorry. Could you speak up? I couldn't quite make that out. Tommy! I think this might be the creature from the tapes!
No shit.
Huh? You look beautiful, honey.
Got it.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Prepare for takeoff, because this boat is going up!
If it was me, I would have just left him to die. To be honest, I ain't gonna try to save him to get him to come on. Like, just so he doesn't die. I'm not gonna risk my life.
Huh? It's not up. It's not up at all. Why are we going up? Up!
He's lucky Pomni was there to say to get him though, because if she wasn't, he most likely would have died. Well, Kane said, well, as far as we know, they can't die, but I'm pretty sure if they get, like, eaten by something like that, they could. Or not, who knows. Maybe they wouldn't die and Kane would just have to, like, fix them up.
Do not use my adventures to torture my guests! Any torment I inflict is 100% accidental, like any good war criminal.
Bullshit.
No.
We weren't even talking about that. I really couldn't give less of a crap about the adventures.
Then what is your
Well,
problem?
the fact that he just randomly brought that up, yeah. I'm pretty sure he uses his adventures to torture his guests.
Zubul, I'm trying my best to remember, but you and my brain won't tell me.
It's me, remember? I don't like myself. I hate this body. I hate all these stupid removable pieces. I just want to find something that feels good.
Oh, yeah, now I remember
Yeah,
what.
that can be relatable to a lot of people, but I can't relate.
I couldn't remember? It's because that problem is already solved. Simply swap out your undesirable Zubul parts.
That doesn't really help her, like, she's still stuck in this body with all of these parts in this circus and all of that. Like, that doesn't really help her at all. So, yeah.
For better ones.
I've been trying to find parts I like since the day I got here.
Oh yeah, I wonder if the people who enter the circus still age while they're in it. I doubt it, but who knows? Like, it wouldn't really make sense if they did age, but it's possible, who knows?
So, back to the adventures.
And if not, then that means they're stuck in there for eternity.
Forget it.
Forget it.
Just forget it.
Forget what?
Kane, nobody likes your stupid adventures.
Ha ha! Good one, Zubul.
Ragatha's just too nice to say anything. Jax just likes to fight with everybody. Gangle's too shy to speak up. Kinger's insane. And Pomni, she looks traumatized every time she comes back from one.
Oh, Zubul, Zubul, Zubul. Making adventures is my art. It's all I exist to do, all I'm good at. And, what you're saying could imply that I'm bad at the only thing I'm good at, and that... that'd be...
Oh.
therapy session is this again?
Oh, yeah! We need to get to the bottom of your
Oh wow, so the whole thing almost crashed, broke. Kane glitched out for a second there. So, yeah. I wonder what would happen if it did crash though, or break somehow. Like, would the people, would it just reset, or would it free the people who's been stuck in the circus for a while, including Pomni? Like, I feel like it would most likely just reset, but I could be wrong. So, yeah.
behavioral issues. I'm gonna show you some ink blots, and you're gonna say the first word that comes to your mind.
I feel like this is how the series is gonna end, or something like that. Like, it's gonna end something like with them all escaping, or at least some of them. So, yeah, like, I feel like it's gonna end with, like, them escaping, like, with the circus, like, crashing or breaking, and then they manage to escape. Like, it takes them out. Oh, who knows? So, yeah. And speaking of the exit, once again, we haven't seen that exit door since episode 1. So, yeah. And Pomni was so close to getting out then, and if Kane didn't do that, she most likely would have. So, yeah.
Oh God, where are we now?
Not sure. A cellar of some kind.
Things have gotten far worse than I could ever have imagined. My paranoia had driven me to the point where I was no longer the protector my wife and theoretical children needed. Jumping at every shadow, every noise, I ended up shooting the love of my life, mistaking her for the creature.
How'd you mistake her for the creature? Like, was it like mimicking her or something, and you heard her coming? Like, you heard her calling for you or something like that, and you ended up shooting her, thinking it was the creature mimicking her? Or can it, like, shapeshift? I doubt it can shapeshift, but if it can mimic, then that's kind of scary.
Ironic, isn't it? In my attempts to protect her, I ended up becoming the monster myself. Now I wait down in my cellar, no longer having anything to protect but my own soul. If nothing else, I will slay the beast that took everything from me.
How's about we take his gun?
Yeah, sounds good to me. Please don't come alive.
Okay, I won't.
Wow. I wonder if NPCs in the circus are like NPCs on the adventures are like actually sentient. Like they actually can like feel, like they actually have feelings and their own thoughts and all of that. I doubt it, but who knows? Like, yeah.
Looks like we've got 2 shots. Let's make them count.
Yeah.
Stay behind me.
Kinger looking like he's ready for some action. And what is it? Is that thing's body? I'm pretty sure, yeah, it has to be because it has no head. And he said he chopped its head off, so it has to be.
Kinger? I think we may have a problem this way too.
Just leave it to me. I can handle this. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Which is what I would be saying if I didn't know that the creature was actually one of God's angels.
What?
And anyone who brings harm to it will be dragged down into the cold, spiraling...
So why is the creature from heaven, from God, made by God, trying to kill, like, people? Like, Like, a creature, you would expect a creature made by God would be friendly. But I guess not.
Of hell where my soul resides. I apologize, dear listener, but I need a living host in order to escape the Hall of the Damned. And
Unless it wasn't trying to kill him, and it just looked like it was.
bodies will be my only means of doing so.
Now wait, how did he record this if he was in hell?
I hope you're ready, because the next breath you take down there will be your last, and your bodies will belong to me.
Let go of me! I hate this stupid adventure!
As you should. Meanwhile, Ragatha, Gangle
tea.
are just...
Sorry again about your...
Meanwhile, Ragatha and Gangle are just over here, like, chatting with a ghost and all of that while drinking tea. Like, having the best time out of their lives while Pomni and Kinger are literally being dragged to hell.
husband killing you and everything.
Oh, you know how men are. Always having the silliest priorities.
Oh, so that's that guy's wife.
Don't I know it?
If your
they've had him
friends see
death.
him, I only hope he doesn't bore them to
To
death.
be honest, I would have done the same thing because Jackson is an ass and he most likely would have said something offensive or something like that or done something stupid to piss her off. So, yeah.
With his endless monologues, that man could turn a 57-second story into a Greek tragedy.
I'll be sure to ask them next time I see him. Thanks again for the tea. I had a really nice time here.
Don't mention it. Feel free to visit anytime.
Definitely.
Well, good to see that all the spirits here are aggressive.
Congratulations, my little ironclad waffle cones! You've taken the pacifist route, and you should be proud of what good people you are. Unfortunately, we still need to wait until your other teammates finish their adventure before I can grant you permission to leave.
I wonder how long that'll be.
Not really typical of what you'd think hell would be.
Yeah, this looks nothing like hell at all. At least like our interpretation of it. I say our interpretation because we don't really know what hell looks like or if there really is one, so yeah. Our interpretation of hell is like there's fire all over the place and it's a bad place and all of that, but this is just in a dark room.
Are literally in hell right now. Hell!
At least digital hell. I'm pretty sure, this is only, I'm pretty sure this is only, Kane's or the digital things version of hell. So,
Of course I'd be in hell. How could I not be in literal hell right now?
Just try to stay calm. I'm sure Kane included a way to escape. Hold on.
is that
Let
dust
me try
or...
something. Hey, there's actually a
just
staircase down there.
Casually being able to throw
Could
your
be a way
eye.
out. Maybe it'll work for us since we still have our bodies? Though I'm worried about what that tape said earlier.
I'm just gonna try going fast.
Wait, Pomni!
Is it just me or is Kinger acting a little more, careful and all of that and more stable? Oh, shit.
Pomni!
Uh-oh.
Pomni!
Why would you bring her towards you?
Hey! You get out of her, you damn evil soul! How's your wife,
Okay.
Hey! You alright?
So, we got more talk about his wife. I remember in episode 1, the pilot, a lot of people, like, you could see a, like, female chess, like, there was, like, a female chess icon for a room there, and a lot of people speculated that it was Kinger's wife, or it was at least, like, related to Kinger, or something like that, and those theories were right. And if she isn't his wife, then, well, I don't know who is. But I'm just gonna assume that since it's now confirmed that he has a wife, or had a wife, that Queen character, was his wife, and yeah.
No.
I'm guessing the souls are attracted to living things. Just want a vessel to be able to leave with. Man. 7 years of computer science for this, huh?
Why?
Excuse me?
Every day I spend here is one nightmare after the next. I knew it would end up like this. He just wants me to suffer. I really am in hell.
Don't say that. You're not in... Well, I guess we are.
Yeah, once again, if I was her, I wouldn't I would just not go on the adventures anymore. Especially after this one.
Technically, and forget about that. How about we
If
just
I had a choice.
relax for a bit while nothing's chasing us? It was my fault we went down this path, wasn't it? I'm really sorry for that.
Wow, King, you're actually taking...
Why?
King, you're actually taking, whatever you call it, for making them go down this path. Oh yeah, responsibility. He's actually taking responsibility for causing them to go down this path. And yeah, Kinger pretty much ruined it for her. So yeah, I wonder what would have happened if that didn't happen and they went the same way as Ragatha, Jax, and the rest of them. I wonder how Kinger would have reacted to seeing that ghost.
Have you been acting so different lately?
I have, haven't I?
Yeah.
I'm normally not too good with memories. But being surrounded by darkness always brings me back to a certain time.
Flashback.
Right after my wife had...
Oh yeah, this is what we saw in the trailer. I saw a few people theorizing that this was gonna be a flashback. And I didn't really think it was gonna be at the time. Like, I wasn't denying that it would be a flashback, but I just didn't think it would be, but it is, so yeah.
Dude, I don't recall the exact string of events, but we both ended up in the fort together. And it was dark. The darkness seemed to calm her down a bit. The harsh, jagged edges smoothed out, and she didn't seem aggravated anymore. She wasn't the same as before, but she was calm enough to touch one last time.
So the darkness calms them down, at least her. I don't know if it calms all of them down, or what, but if so, then... yeah, that's how you can calm them down and stop them from causing all that trouble we saw in episode 1. And I guess that's also why they're put into, like, a dark area. Well, that's probably not why, but still.
Before she got sent to the cellar. I'm always taken back to that moment when engulfed in darkness.
You had a wife? Like, here in the circus?
Yeah. She was funny, creative, really into entomology. I used to hate bugs, but she somehow got me to like them.
So now we know why he likes bugs.
It's not the most cheerful memory, but...
And I feel bad for him because, like, he lost the love of his life. Like, he really got sent to the circus, and the circus took his love from him, which is sad. So, yeah. I wonder if they met in the circus, or if they knew each other in real life. Like, because if they met each other in the circus, then that means he was spawned here as the king, as the male checker piece, and she was, and whoever the lady was spawned here as the female one. And they were a couple because, well, that's their avatars. That's their character. So, yeah, but I have a feeling they knew each other in real life. Because some of the things he describes with her doesn't sound like it happened in the circus. Like, her, like, allowing him, like, her, like, making him like bugs and all that. That sounds like something that happened before they got trapped in the circus. And all that. But, like, when he said 7 years of computer science, that's interesting. Because a lot of people have been theorizing that he was one of the people who programmed the circus. So, and you never know. I mean, I still don't think he did, but I'm not gonna deny it just yet. Like, I'm not just gonna, like full out say, oh, he didn't. Like, yeah. Like, there's a high possibility that he did. So, yeah. So yeah, but if he didn't, then he at least was planning to work on something like that, or was working on something like that, but probably never got to finish it because he got trapped in the circus. So.
One I at least have control over.
And if that is what he did before he was trapped in the circus, that's kind of interesting since nobody in the circus seems to remember who they used to be and what they used to do before being stuck in the circus. Like, they remember nothing from their past life, as far as I know. So, it's interesting that he's able to remember what he, like, a little bit of what he was doing before he got trapped in the circus and all of that. Like, he managed to regain memories from reality.
I know how I can feel in this circus. Sometimes it all just feels pointless.
Yeah.
But it's not. Not if you have people who care about you. Good memories can do a lot. Hold on to them. And cherish the people around you. You never know when they'll be gone. In this world, the worst thing you can do is make someone think they're not wanted or loved.
I'm glad you're here with me.
You know, I've been thinking about that last tape. He said, the next breath you take down there will be your last. Maybe we can get through if we don't breathe.
Yep, hold your breath.
I'm not very good at holding my breath.
Well, how about we try not thinking about it?
If we leave and we go back to the circus, you're just gonna go back to being crazy. You're not gonna remember any of this, are you?
Don't worry about me. As long as you remember it, things will be okay.
After this episode, like, this scene right here, Kinger really became my favorite character, or at least one of my favorite characters. Like, I already kind of liked him before this episode, because of his crazy personality and all that, but after this scene right here, yeah, he's earned my respect. Like, yeah. And
You're very strong, Pomni. And I know you'll be able to get through.
And this is the also most sane we have ever seen him, and it's nice to finally see how he's like and see his personality and see him be himself. Because, like, I'm assuming, like, this is how he usually acts when he's not crazy. So, yeah.
Yes. Just hold on to me. We'll get through it together. You ready?
They're like father and daughter. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Glowing. I wonder why he glows when he holds his breath.
Oh, Pomni, Kinger, are you guys okay? Was it scary?
I'm fine.
And Ragatha being worried about Pomni as always.
What happened up here?
Don't worry about that.
Pomni was very brave. At least I think she was.
Oh, and he's back to himself.
Were you?
Something like that.
He's back to being crazy.
Hey, Ragatha,
Yeah?
I just want to say thanks for always being concerned about me. I feel like through everything, I haven't really been appreciative enough.
Why do I feel like he was lying about being stable in the dark, and he's actually just acting, and he's acting like that in front of them because he doesn't want them to know. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. That's most likely not the case. But if it were to be, then that would be crazy. So, yeah.
About that.
Oh, thank you, Pomni. I just want to make sure you're doing all
Oh,
right.
yeah. I just noticed that when he had the bucket on in episode 2, that's how he was able to remember Ragatha when she was first getting used to the circus and all of that. Wow. Interesting. I wonder if he'll get something like this with the rest of the characters. Because, like, we really need a backstory or something like that on Jax. Like, hopefully, and if we ever do, hopefully it explains why he, acts the way he does. Other than just seeing other people's torment. So, yeah.
Well, we care about you.
Did you remember to get my comedy mask?
Nope.
And now I'm just starting to wonder if the Wild West was even a real direction at all. Whoopsie daisy, looks like everybody
Oh, he's talking about episode 2.
completed the adventure and they're coming home. Quick, pretend we weren't having a therapy session.
Okay.
Welcome back, my meowing milkmaids.
What?
Don't ever call us that again.
Fair.
So what was it like being stuck with the nutcase?
It wasn't that bad, actually.
So, yeah, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed this episode, if you guys couldn't tell. I really like this one. Like, I would say it's better than episode 2. Possibly the best episode of the series so far. So, yeah. Because I really liked episode 2 more than episode 1, aka the pilot. And it's the same thing with this episode. I like episode 3 more than episode 2. So, who knows? Maybe I'll end up liking episode 4 more than this one. Or who knows? Maybe I won't like episode 4. So, yeah. But I assume we'll see Jax working at that restaurant in next episode. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, can't wait for episode 4.